Hi, I'm Rochelle Gans, Mind Body Health Coach. I'm here today with my daughter, Tia, who is 13. And I wanted to show you firsthand the impact of this understanding on your parenting and how it really impacts your teens. So, Tia and I wanted to talk about what happens when one of us has a disagreement with the other or when we have a fight.
So when we have a disagreement, I usually I kind of just shut off, because I know that when my mum is angry, it's usually not because of me, it's usually about like other things. And even when it is about like my actions, I know that she's like really angry in the moment, so she doesn't really mean what she says. Like sometimes I say some things that I regret, like it just comes out. Sometimes she says things that she regrets, but I know that it's like not about me. It's like, I know lots of my friends, they have disagreements with their mum and they take it very seriously and they get very, very, very upset about it. But I just know that in the heat of the moment, my mum gets really angry or I get really angry, and I just know that it's not because of me.
Well, even the other day, what you're saying is you're not taking it personally.
Yeah.
And so the other day, I got upset with Tia about something, and I had a lot on my mind at that moment.
Yeah.
And Tia said to me, "Mum, what are you doing?" Because she knew that what I was getting upset about actually had nothing to do with her. And because I turn up to my parenting in a very different way than I used to, it comes out in, I feel like there's a lot of goodwill that we have between us. So even when we have a disagreement, or even when we have a fight, or whatever you want to call it, we bounce back a lot quicker. And that is really because Tia really understands that it's not personal. She knows that my experience is not impacted by her. And a really, really funny example of that is the other day when school holidays, and I kind of lost it a bit. And I did scream. And then, I always say it's not about making the mess that's important, because we're all going to make messes. It's about how we clean it up. So I went and apologized to her later on, and she said to me, what I don't even remember what you said. And the reason that she doesn't remember is because she didn't have a lot of thinking about it. After it happened, she just went, we bounced back and we just went on with the day, and she didn't sit there and have a lot of thinking that made her suffer. Because it's when we have a lot of thinking that makes us suffer, that's really where, especially with kids, where it really can impact our kids. And I know this myself, because when my dad would get very angry, I took it personally always. And then you start to project it on yourself, and you've done something wrong, and you're terrible, and then you go down this downward spiral where you're believing all of the thinking that you have in your head, and the thinking is really not real and true. And so I think that's what's been really helpful with us in our relationship, because the main thing is that life's going to happen, and I'm going to get upset, and she's going to get upset. And even when Tia gets upset, I know, I have complete faith that she's going to calm down.
I was going to say, like, I know that my mom's going to calm down, and I know, like, that it's not going to last forever. And, like, it's just one of those things that I just, like, accept, and I'm like, okay, she's angry. I just need to, like, deal with it in the most calm way possible. Especially when she's angry. Like, for example, she takes away my phone, and I really want that phone. But, I know that I should probably not approach her about it now and be like, Mom, like, I get that you're upset, but, like, can I please explain myself? Because I know that she's going to, like, be, like, really angry. She's going to get really angry at me. And she knows, like, when I get upset, like, usually she gets upset with me, and I get upset about external things, and I really project that on my mum. But she knows, like, that it's going to pass. And I know that it's going to pass.
So I know that it's not personal as well. So I know that when she's getting upset, and when she's getting upset at me, that's also got nothing to do with me as well. And so that always prompts me to have a conversation with her when we're both calm, and find out, what's up with that. And then when she's calm and I'm calm and we have that conversation, then she can tell me. And that's exactly what happened the other day when I took her phone away. And I was a bit upset about something which had nothing to do with her.
But I knew
so-
that. I
Right.
knew deep down that it wasn't. Like, because she just took my phone away. Like, she told me she had a reason for it, but I didn't really like think that was the reason, because I knew that there was like lots of stuff going on. My mum was really, really busy. She was she was really stressed, and it usually I wait a while to talk to my mum, but like this time I just feel like, because it was such a silly reason why she took my phone away, I felt like it was like, I don't know, she also needed my help.
So, I mean, when that happened, and I sat down with Tia and we started having a conversation, and she started telling me about what she was doing on the phone, and she was making arrangements with some friends, and I understand that's important for her at this point in time, and I want her to make arrangements with friends because I know that she gets a lot of joy out of that. And so I so we had a conversation, and it was all cleared up.
I'd just like to say, this 100% does not mean that we don't fight at all, because we fight. It's just more about like learning how to deal with like when we fight.
And so that's really what I wanted to talk about more in the course. I really want to help and guide you and share my experiences with you so that you can have a thriving teen and a flourishing teen and a very happy family unit, because having a happy family unit is really priceless, and the ripple effect on everybody in the family, partner, other kids, is really, really important, really significant. So this is just one topic of many different topics, and see what's possible for your own family unit and for your own teen to thrive and flourish. So please check out the link to sign up for your place. I'd love to see you there, 14th of May, online at 8 p.m. Thanks very much for watching. Bye bye.